Hi everyone, so happy you took the time to come over and watch a new video of us. For everyone who is new here, my name is Janny and I'm doing this channel together with my daughter-in-law Dyanne. And of course, for today I am joining the beautiful Sonja from the Domestic Diva in her challenge, which is called Pinterest Inspired DIY Challenge. I had so much fun looking on Pinterest for a great DIY, and I think I found a beautiful and easy DIY. Of course, we're going to the fall season, so it is a fall DIY. And of course, before I take you along, if you want to visit Sonja, her beautiful channel, I have a link down below in my description box, and of course I will put a link down below with all the creators who are joining Sonja in this great challenge. So, and if you like our video, I hope you will give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. So already, like I always say, enough talking, let's jump into our DIY. So you see now I already am cleaning up my jars. So you see this was from apple. Here in the Netherlands we call it appelmoes. But you see also another language, but I don't know really what it says, what it says. But this is appelmoes, and of course I am cleaning up these jars so I can use them for my DIY. But I just wanted to show you that I'm just using simple vegetable jars, and of course some apple jars, which you have some apple compote, I think you call it. I don't really know, but like I said, here in the Netherlands we call it appelmoes. So I'm just cleaning up them. You see here my little jars. I was throwing them away. Of course I used jars a lot lately, and I thought maybe I can make 3 pumpkins out of it, because I saw it on Pinterest. So they already have the black matte color, and of course you see here you only need some ribbon. And of course that you can do in any choice you want. You can do it in another color, you can do it in trucks, you can do it in anything. So just need some 3 jars or 1 or 2, a little piece of ribbon, some Mod Podge. I use this one, and of course 3 pieces of stamps. This is driftwood, so I like that it's not really a complete stamp. You see, you all sometimes people use dowels, if I am correctly, but that's really a round piece, and I like that it's a little bit more rustic. You see here he has also a hole in it, so I like a little bit more rustic. So of course some little pieces I ordered with AliExpress, some little pieces of greenery, and of course I printed out this signs, but I'm not just printed them out from Google or something else. I just made them on my own, just complete with my program on my computer. I just took some pictures here and there, and I'm just making my own signs. And of course you will think, what is this stripe? But you will see later what I will use with it, because I want always that my decor is always getting together. So you see here I have 3 different sizes, but I want that you see these 3 pumpkins, and I hope that you will hope you will think that they belong together, but we will see about that. And of course you see here, I don't know if I will use it. This is a tool you can make little holes in your belt, and of course I'm going to try to make a little hole in my metal lid, so I can work my greenery through it, so that you don't see it. And of course then I will glue my stamp on it, but we will see if he will go through my metal piece. But of course, because he's normally for leather. So this is the only couple of things you will use for this a little DIY, so you don't need a lot, and it is only, everything is for free. So let's start to make our pumpkin. So I'm sorry first of all that the lighting is not really that great, is because we have sun treatment for our windows, so it is a little bit darker, and if I do a big light on it, then it blinds you really, and then you won't see it, not that great either. So I am doing, first of all, I will do my jars with some Mod Podge. I will do here a little, here in the Netherlands we call it a rand. You see, I printed, like I said, I printed this one out, so I will cut this one out, and then maybe you will see what I mean. Now I hope that this one is long enough, because I didn't measure it, but I hope I did measure it right, or else I have to make a second one. But I hope this one, you see this, just with some easy print, it is so easy just to give it a little touch on your jar or pumpkin jar. Maybe we can call it this, pumpkin jar. And for everyone, like I always say, if you don't like this to see, just move forward. Of course, I will cut this one. You see here already I have to work a little bit. I wish I had taken a little better scissor than this. This is really a bad one. So you see here, I still have to cut a little bit piece of white here, because but this is a little bit like I want to show you. So you just give it a little band around it, so it will be also coming together with the other jars. But first of all, I have to measure it up a little bit, because with the Mod Podge, of course, he will soften a little bit, but I think I can take a little piece of it, because or else he won't fit, and then he is too, so you just have to work a little bit with it. But this way you make a unique piece, because like I said, the little signs I also made myself just from pictures. You just can make a little bit of your own sign and make it a little bit more unique. But of course, I think a lot of you use iMovie. I don't have that here. I have Magic. I don't know if that is familiar somewhere else. So now you see, I will Mod Podge this one. Of course I think I will, so I don't get all the Mod Podge on my, so now I will, because I don't want the whole jar under it. I hope, because it's so hot here today, I hope that it doesn't dry that fast. I hope I am fast enough that it will work with me. I hope that it doesn't get stuck on my jar. Of course, now I will So this is just an idea. I hope that my idea is working. I don't know if it does working. We will have to see. Maybe it doesn't work because it is in some I have to cut this one off because or else you will see this piece. Now I will do another layer on it. If you look this, it probably looks like one big mess. And you're probably right. Of course, this is also the first time for me that I do it in a corner of a jar, because normally I'm just doing it on the jar. show you, I'm not doing the original leaf because normally you can use some leaf from some tree most of the time. I don't know if it is from an ash-thorn or something else, but this time I'm doing something different because I want to give it a little bit more my own twist on it. So I have some little branch, and of course I cut this one out off, and so this one I will glue also in here, and I glue one over here, and then I will do some glue on the stem, and then I will glue everything together on this lid. So we will see. I hope it works out the way I hope it does. So I'm just doing one dot in the middle, and I'm just laying them in the glue, and of course a little bit over here, and I will keep with my scissors them in place. So you see here is my little car, and of course I will move them a little bit to the side because I like it a little bit better when he's over here. And of course I do here a little bow probably, but first I have to make sure that they are sticking over here. And now I will do some glue over it. And some glue on my branch. Of course it isn't a branch, it's just a little piece of wood. I don't know why I say branch, but I mean of course a little piece of wood, but I think you know what I mean. So then I will show you. And now I'm hoping that everything will stick together. So I have to hold it for a while. You see, you get already a little bit the idea. It still need to dry, but of course I will bombard you with it. So you see already, I already am working on with my bows. I tried everything. I tried a little piece of this one over here, but it was also nothing. I tried already, and this little bow, it also wasn't. I am not a great bow maker, like you already know. So I'm leaving the great bow making to someone who can do it so much better than I do. But I just made a very simple little bow. I will glue on the side of my pumpkin, so because I still want to see the truck, so I will glue this one at the side. I will do a little glue around it, and if you are a really great bow maker, I wish I could see how you did made it, because I am very jealous on people who can make such beautiful bows. And of course there are so many YouTubers who are doing DIYs, and of course I looked a lot of them, but it is not my thing. I'm not really handy with it. So you see here already a little piece how my little pumpkin with the truck is turned out. It's a pumpkin with some little twist. So I will do the big one and then I'll show you how they turned out. So you see here I have my pumpkins, my jar pumpkins here on my coffee corner. Of course it is a little corner. I have here also my DIY little wooden boxes with drawers in it. I DIY'd a while ago, and of course I use a little wooden tray, but I turned it upside down. So I did my little and the bigger one pumpkins here over here, and I think they turned out quite nice. I'm really happy how they are looking like. So I'm just showing you also over here with a little bit more light how they turned out. But of course, like I say, they will turn out in by my coffee corner, but there is it very dark right now. So you see here, I'm really happy how they turned out. Of course it is a pumpkin with a twist, but I love how it is. Of course he's a little bit different like the Pinterest one, but the Pinterest pumpkin gave me the inspiration to make my own jar pumpkins, and I'm very happy how they turned out. This was my DIY for this Pinterest inspired DIY challenge. I had so much fun making this great DIY, and of course I'm loving how it turned out. Of course I hope you did get a little inspired, and of course Sonja, thank you so much for hosting this great challenge. I had a lot of fun, and of course for everyone who is still here and made it to the end, thank you so much, and I hope you will consider subscribing to Dyanne and my channel. So, like I always say, please everyone have a beautiful day. Take care of yourself, take care of each other. Please be safe, and we hope to see you in another video. Love from Dyanne and me. Bye everyone.